semester. I started off college here as a online student because I started when the pandemic started, so everything was closing down, and I thought it was a great option because I wasn't ready to leave home yet. So I decided to do online, and it wasn't as like immersive as I thought it would be, and that's what I liked about it. And I also like felt like my professors listened to me, and they like made things easier to understand. If I had a question about something, they would explain it. If I needed extra help, they would tell me which tutors to sign up for. And like I also went for, what was it called? The office right next to ours. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, the TRIO program.
Yeah, I also did Trio, so like that resource that I applied for like also helped me in my academic career. So I felt that Coconino really did care about me as a student and about my goals. So I decided to stay here because I liked the professors, and I liked how they made me feel like I was doing everything to my ability to accomplish my goals as a student.
Because
That's why.
the instructors I had for my first semester have honestly taught me so much, more than what they were, meaning to teach. I think they like gave a lot of advice, like don't take things too seriously, treat yourself nicely, calm down every once in a while, and there's so many more I can't even like think of right now. But I wanted to hear a lot more. What can I learn from my instructors more than the subjects they're teaching. But also I wanted to feel accomplished as well. I wanted to be able to show my family that I can graduate from college. I can show them that I can just do it.
My biggest thing of why I stayed was because it's affordable. I mean, I was told that your first 2 years at CCC is pretty much the same first 2 years at NAU, and the big price difference. So I was like, that's an easy decision. I'm gonna stay here and finish out the same classes here. I think it was after my third semester, I was balancing work, and I was balancing school, commuting back and forth, and I felt overwhelmed, and I didn't know if I wanted to continue. So instead, what I did was I decided to just go part-time and lessen, which was actually successful. I was able to just take 2 classes at a time, and it took a little bit longer, but I still achieved my goal and graduated.
What I feel like is I feel like instructors should make the whole idea of like asking for help more aware, open, making sure their students are like fully aware of it from day one, going over like syllabus, saying like, hey, if you notice there's like a spot like where you're starting to go down, so there's like a downfall, or like you're starting noticing there's a problem within the class, immediately notify like the instructor that there's a problem coming. How can I avoid it before it starts, piling up and going downhill? Just making the idea of asking for help more aware from day one.
I've always noticed the supporting staff has always done very well at giving information about the resources that the college offers. So I always thought that was amazing. Even to this day, they're still amazing about it. One of my science lab teachers, I was always intimidated by the science, like geology or biology. And this particular instructor was so approachable from day one, interacted with you, engaged with all his students, encouraged us to go check out his after school presentations, to go encourage us to go attend these community events all over Flagstaff that was science related. It just really just changed how I feel about science, and I did very well in all those classes, and even in classes that I've taken at NAU, I've done well in. So, I owe that a lot to this one instructor because of the extra time that he put for us. Even working in the Summer Bridge program for the Native American Center here, I've noticed that the English instructor that we have, the amount of time that she puts into our students, I know how she attends all the workshops that the students do. So just her presence is felt by the students, and I feel like that's makes her more approachable to the students to ask for help. I think when I went to school, I had some instructors that weren't welcoming. They were very intimidating to talk to, and I don't think I did very well in those classes. But I think it's just I know these teachers are busy, and I know it's hard to pay attention to every single student they have. But just gotta understand of how the littlest thing can really change a student's perspective on a subject or school.
I feel like the Native Center is a really great place to be, and it's a really great place to take advantage of because there's book lending, there's laptop lending, which I've taken advantage of a couple of times, and there's also like the trio, and there's like they give you one-on-one advising, and you can just sit there with your advisor and talk to them about like how you're feeling about this class. I don't really feel like this class is going good for me. Can we switch out to another one? They'll immediately like look at you and be like, you have my full attention. What's going on? Like, so I feel like that's a thing you should also take advantage of, and also like putting yourself into the community of Coconino, because there is a lot of like social events that go on here, like the powwow that we have that you can really like engage in, even like little events that the Native Center holds, like beading events, where you can win Dutch Bro gift cards and just like little questionnaires that you can participate in, and like also just like doing everything that you can here at Coconino as your time here.
Well, for me,
So
there was no Native American Center. I remember when I first came in, I didn't really know anyone to talk to that I can relate to that were like Navajo, just like me. So, I kind of just isolated myself and kind of just went about my own. Now that I got to work as a peer mentor and see how everything has changed, I'm so jealous. I didn't have that back then, but I am so proud that I can be part of it now, and I'm doing everything I can to help students, incoming students, don't have to do what I had to do, go through it alone. So, I help, show them their resources, show them tutors and clubs they can join, just giving that helping hand that I didn't have.
So obviously, I don't know what the experience was like before the American CIS program, but I will say that I did have a sibling who did come to CCC, and they graduated from CCC. However, they view CCC as more like kind of a stepping stone. Like, they didn't exactly make so much memories here. It was just like a quickly get the classes done, graduate, leave for a bigger college. But I feel like for me, especially with the CIS program, I feel like I'm making a much bigger connection and like I guess like memorable time here at CCC, and like I'm really proud of it. I'm not letting it like be just like another place I went to school. I get to leave in 2 years, or get to leave in a year. It's like it's something that's really sticking with me.
As your time here. So I feel like you just take advantage of everything and take up space, and don't be apologetic about it. Like don't be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like I'm taking up your space," but no, like take up all the space you can. Don't be scared of it.